So in case you're wondering why I have this cap for the past 2 videos, is because I've had an encounter with a very hard object and it looks super weird and it hurts. So yeah, now that we got that out of the way, let's get into the video. Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I will talk about some of my favorite Figma plugins and also some interactive components. For those of you who haven't used Figma before, why and how are you watching this video? But it's a design tool similar to Adobe XD and Sketch, which also has wonderful plugins and stuff that help you automate your work as a UX UI designer. So let's start with the plugins. You can find these if you right-click anywhere on your Figma page and go to plugins and click on browse for more. There are hundreds of creators that helped to create these. There are unfortunately some of them that are not super reliable, but we are going to focus on those who do work. So the first one is SimiLayer. You can select layers with similar properties and edit them in a batch. For example, if you want to change the color of these rectangles, you can go to plugins, select the SimiLayer plugin. I select the fill color because that is the property that I would like to change for this particular object. I click on it and select all layers, and that will select all the layers on the artboard for my particular design. Then I go to fill, and now if I change the color, it changes the color on all similar objects that were selected. The next one is Unsplash. I think this is one of my favorite because before, a lot of times I had to go on the actual Unsplash website to download free images to use in my UI. So this is absolutely perfect for me. You simply select the shape that you would like to add an image to, you right click and then go to plugins, select Unsplash, a pop-up will show up and you can select any of the free images either from the images you already have, or you can click on the search tab. Once selected, it will automatically apply to your shape. The third one on our list is Content Reel. Another favorite of mine, Content Reel generates and populates your components with content, which is absolutely amazing. It saves loads of time, as you can see. You don't need to invent names or Google free nice pictures, which are hard to find. You simply have everything in this plugin. To use it, you simply have to right-click on the artboard, select plugins again, and pick Content Reel. On this pop-up, you select the layer you want to change, and from the list you can select your data. For example, I can select text and change it to a few names, or change this text to dates. So the plugin offers you the option to change text, images, and icons. The next one on our list is Mapsicle. This is a data population plugin that inserts relevant maps in Figma and that you can also edit in line instead of you googling the place and snip it every single time and copy and paste it and so on. Believe me, again, this is a huge time saver. So let's say we want to add a map on this rectangle. For this, again, you have to go to plugins, select Mapsicle, and on the left side we will have the map. I can zoom in and zoom out, but if you want to have something more specific, then you can set a token with the map box. But just for now, we'll select the snip of San Francisco. We just select the map as we want it, click on create map, and that will insert the map in our shape. Now, if we want to update the map, we just need to go back to plugins by right-clicking on the map, go to Mapsicle, and now we can change the view of our map, and once we are done, we simply click Update Map. The next one is Brand Fetch. It's pretty much what it says in the name. You fetch the logo of big brands out there. I cannot tell you how many times I needed this in my life and was wasting my time so much in order to find a PNG. And obviously, because I am not the most organized person in life, I would repeat this action for possibly the same brand over and over again. Well, this stopped when I started using this plugin. The next on our list is Roto. You know when you might need some 3D stuff and you don't have time to start drawing or you cannot find anything online? Well, Roto does just that, transforms 2D design into 3D objects, and it's built using an open source 3D JavaScript library. Now for the interactive component. This is only available in beta stage. However, all users can find it and see if it helps. Interactive components helps you when you create a prototype. So instead of having copies of the same design, you only have one design and you have a component with multiple variants that you can change. That's it. For example, you can create buttons that change from the hover state to the press state, let's say. Or for example, you can have a checkbox that is checked and that is not toggled. So here we have an example of Google Material Design component. And let's say that we want to change this checkbox and create an interactive component out of it. We need to select the checkbox and simply drag it over. Right click on it, select create component, and that will generate our component. Now to make it interactive, we need to go on the right side where we have the variant section. So we can add a new variant. And this will create a new state for our checkbox. So if we want to have this as an empty state, we just need to copy this one below, paste it here, or you can simply change the properties of the one you already had. Delete this one and you select the variant, and on the right side you can change the name of it to empty state, for example, and the first one to checkbox. And now you have the interactive component. So if you go to your assets panel, you can just simply drag your newly created component. And on the right side, under properties, you will have both states that we created. This is all for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. And as always, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up and smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I'm gonna see you in the next video. Take care.